It's time to start applying Cosmic Ascension Astrology with true sidereal astrology birth charts, so you can see how this all gets pieced together. I'm excited and have been wanting to do this for a long time. I thought we could get started with Taylor Swift and uncover not only her karmic lessons, but also her life purpose. Okay, everyone, I would like to start with a quick disclaimer. I do not represent any agency, political party, etc. I simply provide the astrology from an unbiased perspective. This is one powerful true sidereal astrology chart. With her Sagittarius rising and Ophiuchus sun in the 11th house, gives her the energy of a mythic storyteller. Her moon, Jupiter, and Chiron in Gemini helps her use her words as emotional alchemy. Her Pluto conjunct MC assists her in becoming a global cultural force, while her Rahu and Capricorn in the first house gives her internal disciplined reinvention. Her relationships become karmic material with her Ketu and Leo placement, and the subconscious is abundant with symbolic creativity with the 12th house stellium. This chart is not just about being famous. It's destined, archetypal, and transformational. So, time to talk about her karmic lessons. Rahu and Capricorn in the first house. The karmic lesson of identity. Karmic themes tied to this are learning to carry the weight of visibility, developing a strong, self-defined identity, becoming comfortable with being a symbol, not just a person, learning to lead without losing herself, and balancing ambition with authenticity. The karmic challenge? She's pulled towards fame, power, and influence, but must learn not to let the public define herself. The karmic gift? Mastery of self-discipline, reinvention, and personal authority. Ketu and Leo in the 7th house. The karmic lesson of relationships. Karmic themes with this are past life entanglements with lovers, partners, and muses, repeating cycles of dramatic, fated relationships, attracting partners who mirror her past life patterns, learning to detach from validation through romance. The karmic challenge? She must stop trying to perform, love, or recreate past life romantic scripts. The karmic gift? She becomes a teacher of love, heartbreak, and self-worth for the collective. Chiron, Moon, and Jupiter in Gemini, 6th house. The karmic lesson of communication. This is the wound of being misunderstood, and the destiny of becoming a healer through words. Karmic themes tied to this are healing the voice, healing the mind, the nervous system, learning to communicate clearly and truthfully, turning emotional wounds into language. The karmic challenge? She must confront misinterpretation, gossip, public scrutiny, the pain of being analyzed or picked apart. The karmic gift? She becomes a master storyteller who heals others through her words. This is the karmic signature of someone whose writing becomes medicine. Pluto conjunct midheaven in Libra. The karmic lesson of power and legacy. Karmic themes? Transforming culture, becoming a symbol of the collective change, navigating power dynamics in a public sphere, rebuilding herself after public destruction, learning to use influence ethically. The karmic challenge? She must face public obsession, projection, scandal, power struggles, reinvention after collapse. The karmic gift? She becomes a cultural force whose legacy outlives her. This is the placement of someone who becomes myth. Sun and Ophiuchus, 11th house. The karmic lesson of the wounded healer. Ophiuchus is the serpent bearer, the alchemist. Karmic themes? Transforming poison into medicine, healing through storytelling, rising after betrayal, carrying collective emotional burdens, becoming a symbolic figure for a generation. The karmic challenge? She must learn to hold off the weight of collective projection, transmute personal pain into universal meaning, navigate fame without losing her soul. The karmic gift? She becomes a healer for the collective through her art. This is the Phoenix archetype. Lastly, Mercury, Neptune, Saturn, and Sagittarius in the 12th house. The karmic lesson of subconscious. This is a deep karmic signature of past life spiritual work. Karmic themes? Learning to trust intuition, integrating imagination with discipline, healing subconscious fears, releasing past life dogma or belief systems, and channeling creativity from a higher source. The karmic challenge? She must confront anxiety, overthinking, spiritual exhaustion, creative overwhelm, the pressure of carrying a mission. The karmic gift? She channels art that feels mythic, fated, or divinely inspired, This is why her creativity feels like it comes from another realm. Okay, on to her life purpose. Ketu in Leo in the 7th house and Rahu in Capricorn in the 1st house. To break karmic patterns in love and teach self-worth. Her purpose to break karmic patterns in love and teach self-worth. Her purpose is not to find the perfect relationship. Her purpose is to heal the collective's understanding of love, while being pulled towards fame, power, and influence. She does this by showing the cost of self-betrayal, reclaiming her voice, choosing self-worth over validation. Her relationships become teaching stories for the world. Pluto conjunct midheaven in Libra. To transform herself publicly and model reinvention for the collective. Her life purpose is to evolve in public, showing the world how to rise after collapse, reclaim power, reinvent identity, transform through art. She becomes a symbol of resilience, rebirth, feminine power, cultural evolution. Her career is not just a job, it's a vehicle for collective transformation. The Sun in Ophiuchus in the 11th house, to turn pain into medicine for others. Her purpose is to transmute betrayal into wisdom, turn heartbreak into healing, turn poison into art, carry emotional burdens for the collective, guide others through transformation. She's meant to be a phoenix figure, someone who rises again and again, each time more powerful. Gemini moon, Jupiter, Chiron, Ceres in the 6th house. To become a cultural storyteller who shapes collective emotion. Her life purpose is to translate human experience into language in a way that heals, connects, and organizes collective emotion. This is the signature of a writer, a chronicler, a myth maker, someone who turns personal experience into universal narrative. Her purpose is to give words to what others feel but cannot articulate. Sagittarius rising and Capricorn in the 1st, also with Rahu in the 1st. To embody the hero's journey through her identity. Her life purpose is to live a mythic narrative, a quest. She's meant to seek meaning, explore identity, evolve through eras, lead through example, build an empire through discipline. Rahu in the 1st shows that her soul chose a life of visibility, influence, symbolic identity. She's meant to be seen. Lastly, Mercury, Neptune, Saturn, Uranus, and Sagittarius in the 12th house. To channel creativity from the subconscious and collective unconscious. This is the signature of someone whose creativity is channeled, not merely crafted. Her purpose is to bring dreamlike, symbolic, and archetypal material into form, give structure to imagination, translate the unseen into the seen, act as a conduit for collective emotion. This is why her work feels bigger than her. It is. To wrap it all up, her karmic lessons are learning to carry the weight of visibility, learning to detach from validation through romance, turning emotional wounds into language, learning to use influence ethically, becoming a symbol figure for a generation, and integrating imagination with discipline. And her life purpose is to become a mythic storyteller who gives voice to collective emotion, transform publicly and remodel resilience and reinvention, turn personal pain into healing for the collective, break karmic patterns in love and teach self-worth, live a symbolic, quest-driven life that inspires others, and channel creativity from the subconscious and spiritual realms. It's important to note that consciousness is greater than astrology. We are fated to work with these energies, but we can change the probabilities and possibilities of the outcomes through our inner vibratory states. Someone who is vibrating in lower states, such as fear, guilt, greed, etc., will most likely manifest lower forms of the astrological expressions. However, the more we heal to reach a higher resonance frequency, the more likely we will experience the higher manifestations of the energies, and the more positive the outcomes will be. I want to thank you for watching this video. I hope you found it interesting. Please like, subscribe, and click the bell for notifications to get more videos like this. If you're interested in this subject, I recommend watching the other videos in the Cosmic Ascension Astrology playlist on my YouTube channel. Additionally, if you're interested in true sidereal astrology, I also recommend you visit Athen Chimenti's website at masteringthezodiac.com, link in the description. I hope you have a blessed day. Namaste.